That makes a difference. Yesterday, I thought my camera was blurry. I meant like it was dirty, the lens. And it turns out it's the light that was shining down, causing watch. It was like that. The light, it was too close and at a weird angle that the light was shining down. If I put it down like that, then you can't see the light. Or it's hot though. Still, still hot. It's 90 degrees outside. I'm sad eyes. I'm sad. Guys are gonna cruise. Hopefully the signal is good. But your girl is not done yet. So I'm out and about running errands and stopping by some Goodwills while if I see them. So or whatever's in my area pretty much. I slept but I didn't sleep, if that makes sense. So yeah, I kind of tired, kind of sluggish, kind of hungry though. I haven't eaten yet. But good morning. Good morning still. Oh, I can't see the comments. That's weird. Okay. So I'll be driving here for like 5-10 minutes, and then you guys can come into Goodwill with me if you want. I really don't like how my folder thing shakes. I feel like no matter which one I've gotten over the years, they all shake. And I don't know if it's just a window or if it's an Android thing. But I feel like I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like what is it called? iPhones. They're really good. Like the phones are really good. I ain't gonna lie. If I could have an iPhone just for the phone, like the camera, then I would. But I don't like the iPhone other than that. So I'm sad because I've gone to two thrift stores already and I didn't find nothing. So I'm sad. Other than that, I'm okay. Some clickbait for your ass. You know my voice is on. I could have sworn there's like a Chick-fil-A on this side, but I guess not. I'm in Phoenix right now. There's a Panda. I guess the Chick-fil-A is on that side. Good morning. I think sooner or later I'm bound to start drinking coffee. I don't know that I'm scared to because um I don't know if it's gonna make me like jittery or amped up. I don't like that feeling, especially the jitterness. I've if I want to say I drank an energy drink one time. Oh, and it did that, and I was like, oh hell no, hell to the no. Was watching Shane's new friend Joe Denny. I didn't know Shane was live. I haven't even gone on my phone. I don't even get notifications when people are live. Don't you know what's funny? When other YouTubers are going live, some will get my notifications right. They'll tell me like, I saw your notification, which is cool. And then most of you will say, I didn't get a notification. Okay. So for me, I'm subscribed to all these native YouTubers, right? And when they go live, I never get a notification. But when I go live, I get my own damn notification saying Kitty's live, which is weird. And it does that with anti time too. When we do anti time, we get a notification saying you anti time's live, and we're like, well, no shit, no shit, Sherlock. So I don't know what's up with this thing, but yeah. So I try to watch people's lives though, but then again, I'm not always on my phone. Like when I go thrifting, I never take my phone in, because I want to focus. We're there for good finds only. Yeah, finally slept good last night. I was going under 3 hours. I know, me too. I was tired. I was like I went thrifting last night too. Um, because Keanu was my son. He's just so he's very to me. I feel like he's very hard to keep busy. I guess because he's so active and um. So he plays basketball a lot. We have a goal outside, but that only does so much. Their dad had bought them a trampoline for Christmas, and we were gonna set it up, but then we found out that we can't have it because it's a rental property, and so our landlord said, Z. I learned that from this Chippewa Cree girl from Montana. Um, we were talking about slings one time, and I was like, "What kind of slings do you guys say over there?" And she's all like, "I was like, do you guys like say Z? Because we say Z too, like Z bro, or Z like zero, or like no." And she's like, "Yeah, we say Z." She's like, "But we do it with like a hand gesture." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "We go Z." So ever since then, I do that. It's funny, It's funny how tribes are similar, but then they have their own little twist to it. Z. What the hell was I talking about? um, so yeah, so Keanu was like, I'm bored. I'm like, I was still cleaning too. After I left, I went home and started this. I finished my kitchen. My kitchen is except the dishes though. I didn't get to the dishes because I was like, screw this. Man, I was all sore too. I was like deep cleaning yesterday. Okay. And so yeah. Um John was like, I'm bored, Mom, I'm bored. It's so boring. There's nothing to do. So I was like, go to eat. And he was like, I'm not sleeping. So I was like, you know what, Keanu? You know what? You want to know something? I was like, I want to go check out the thrift store. And he was like, let's go. Me. Keanu is the only kid that will go with me thrifting. He likes sneakers. He will go and get sneakers and um tidy them up and make them look new, and that's his thing. He likes looking for sneakers, and he'll look for clothes too. But he's really good at finding sneakers or athletic stuff or like jerseys and stuff like that. Like stuff you can flip, but he doesn't. He keeps it for himself. Anyway, like probably last week, I think it was, we went to a thrift store and he found a LeBron James jersey from Cleveland, and it was like brand new. There was no tags on there, but it was brand new. and he got it for like, I think he got it for like $2. I think it was $1.99, something like that. And I was, dang. So he's really good at finding stuff like that. So he'll go to his little area and I'll go to my area. But Bella and Juice, they will not go. They're like, what's so good about this? So I always try to involve them and be like, if you look, you can find something, but they don't care. They want to go to Walmart, they want to go to Target, they want Roblox. So last night I was like, you know what, Keanu? Let's go look at one. And I found a lot of cute clothes that were my size, but then they weren't my size, like when I tried them on. So I had to put them back. But anyway, I'm out and about, and I figured I'd go check out some thrift stores that are in the area. So that's what I'm doing. My throat's really dry. Good morning, Tyler. You ain't gotta lie. All shoulder shakes. Some phones just have added software to take out. Yeah, see, mine has that, but it doesn't work. But I do know for a fact that iPhones are really good with the shakiness. So yeah, wish I had an iPhone when I go live and I'm driving. But yeah, every little phone holder mount thingy that I have gotten, it shakes no matter what. So, but I've always had an Android, so could be that, or my car is just shaky. It's on 44th and Indian School. What's what's that, Tyler? I didn't see your comment. Take out the. Some phones just have added software to take out the shakiness out of the video. Good morning. YouTube be hating sometimes, for real. I never get notified. And then some people will come on here and say, I saw your notification, so I came on. Then others will say, I didn't get a notification. So on that part, I feel like you can never lose. I mean, you can never win. Yeah. My eyes are dry. I slept with my contacts in. So gotta lube them eyes up. Did the smell go away? I felt like it did. I had to actually bust out with my wax warmer, which I never do. Um, I had to bust out with that. It's one of those plug-in ones, and that like masked the smell. So I stopped thinking about it. But when we left to go thrifting last night, we went to one store. When we came back, you could still smell it a little bit. No, you couldn't smell it actually. But when I woke up this morning, you could smell it again. And I'm like, what the hell? It's really bugging me. But I put up like, I have like those little car air fresheners, those little trees. I put one in the living room. And then I have my wax warmer on in my room. So I feel like that's helping. But I cleaned my kitchen up and down yesterday, so I know for damn sure there's no spoiled food or nothing of that nature anywhere. The only thing I didn't do was dishes, it was only like spoons and forks like that, like small stuff. And I know it's not that. So I really don't know. And then I saw my neighbor this morning, so she's alive. So that's good. But I don't know what it is. My neighbor upstairs said maybe it's like a dead bird or something. I don't know how they can get an event. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know nothing about that stuff, but I have a feeling it's like an old hot pocket or an old corn dog or something like that the kids left somewhere. And I asked them, I was like, you guys are always leaving little crumbs here, or you leave your little um the boys especially. I'm like, did you guys make something and forget about it and like leave it somewhere and then stashed it out or dropped it, or I don't know. I was trying to figure out. So I really don't know. I left the windows open all night. This morning I don't think I smelled it. I think I did a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I really don't know. I don't know at this point. I'm a lost case. Hi, Lena. What's good? What's the topic? Oh, you're telling me where the Goodwills are. Yeah? Psychosomatic. It probably is, man. I think I'm just like, it's like, what if that smell was always there and I just never knew it because I'm just used to it, you know? And then boom, I smelled it and now I'm just like, you know what I mean? But I don't know what it is. Mold doesn't smell, right? Mold doesn't. I did discover there's a leak under my kitchen sink, so I gotta write that down. Forgot. I gotta tell my landlord. I have a new landlord now, so she actually gets shit done. My other one got fired. So, leak, kitchen, sink, leak. Sounds all scary. Leak. Okay, I'm gonna put that there so I remember it. It's from a bunch of scaredy cats. Go comfort your kids. Oh, all these Chick-fil-A locations. Okay. Well, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I need to chill out on that. Should smudge it. I was gonna do that last night too. I was like, maybe I just need to like burn some cedar and some sage. I was gonna do that last night, but then I fell asleep. So yeah, after I came home, I made my microwave nachos, and then the kids we all went to sleep, and I was just like, I laid there, and my son they take turns laying by me. They're mama's boys. They're big old mama's boys. Sometimes I feel like I baby them in that way because like kids their age, I mean, they sleep by themselves half the time, then half the time they sleep by me because they switch off. Um, but I feel like kids their age should be sleeping by themselves, you know? So I feel like I baby them. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Or is that okay? I feel like I baby them, but then again, I don't care because they're my kids, you know? But they will sleep by me and they'll take turns. And Juice slept by me last night. And he was Juice is like a cuddler. He will like put his arm on me, or he'll put his leg on me, or he'll like put his hand on me, and like he's Juice is a Juice is a definition of a mama's boy, and I don't care. Yeah, that's what I get for calling my baby daddy a mama's boy. So yeah, so I don't know. Juice is like he has that real comforting nature about him. Like when I don't know, he's really I don't know. He has that comforting nature about him. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, when I was laying by him, He just got me like all relaxed, and then that's when I was like, I didn't even know I fell asleep. But that's what I was thinking about when I was laying there, so that he could go to sleep. I was thinking I should go sage and go cedar, but then I was like, lights out. Good afternoon. Just tuning in. What did I miss? We're out and about. Goodwill. Goodwill hunting. Hey, isn't that a movie? Goodwill hunting. Maybe it could be the pipes in the kitchen. I don't know. My dad swears up and down that that sewer thing outside was on the cap or whatever was off. And when he smelled it yesterday, he said it smelled like a freaking body was in there or something. That's the basically how he described him. He was like, "Can you smell it?" I was like, "No, I can't smell anything." He was like, "You got to get down and like smell it." I was like, "I'm not gonna get down and smell it." So he swears up and down that it's that thing. And then last night before Juice went to sleep, he told me, he said, "Mom, I think that smell is coming from outside because when you first walk in, you can smell it, but when you're outside, you can smell it still." So I don't know if it's coming from outside. I don't know if it is that sewer thing, but he says it smells outside in the front where the sewer thing is at. So I don't know if, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what's going on. Mel can smell. Mel. Fuck it is. Mold can smell if it's extreme. Have it checked. I don't see any visible mold, but I don't know how mold is like the hidden mold. I don't know how that works. My daughter 7 is still sleeps by me. The kids, only young ones, love those babies. I wish my kid. Yeah, my kids are. They're big babies in that way. They always want me to hold them. They always want me to hug them. They always say, "I'm laying my mom tonight." "No, I'm laying my mom." And then they make deals and say, "Juice, you can lay by her for a week, and then I'll lay by her next week." They always like plan it out. But um, yeah, sometimes I'm like, do other kids your age lay by their parents? Or do they have their own, like, are they independent and they live by themselves, you know? Because when I was that age, I am there was no way in hell my mom or dad let me sleep by them. Like, so I kind of feel like I babied them a little bit. But then again, I'm like, maybe that's what I needed. You know what I mean? Like maybe I needed that from my parents, but then I didn't get it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to parent. I just wanted to know your input. Sometimes going by how I was raised, or how the the book term way of parenting goes, I kind of feel like I baby them. But then at the same time, I'm like, you only live once. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, maybe it could be the pipes in the kitchen. Maybe. Let me write that down. Oh, I need to tell her about the smell too. Um, Pipes checked. Sounds all scary. You know, you have a dirty mind when all you think about is dirty stuff when it comes to saying leak or having pipes checked. Call the city and have them check. Good morning, Andrea. You are so loved. We are all invested in the smell. Oh man, man! If only you can see, like, you know what I mean? If only there was a machine or something that can show you guys the severity of the smell, or do you know what I mean? Like, if only I can paint a picture to show you guys the smell. But yeah, it's not hardcore, but it's there. I felt like yesterday morning it was really strong. Like I said, it was so strong that I got sick to my stomach and I freaking was like, I was trying to throw up, but I didn't have nothing to throw up. So I was just like gagging away over there. And my kids were like looking at me all weird, like, you good, mom? So yeah, I really don't know. I'm allergic to mold. I could smell it right off. It's a strong smell for me. But mold doesn't smell deadly, does it? It smells like something spoiled. That's how it smells. It smells like something spoiled, like decaying or spoiled. So does I don't think mold smells like that, no? I am allergic to okay. Mold and mildew can smell. Check the walls and under carpets. We do not have carpets, which is a good thing and a bad thing because sometimes I wish I had carpets so I wouldn't have to mop and sweep. I can just vacuum. That's the one thing I miss. Anyway, we do not have carpets, but what else did you say? Um, check the walls and under the pipes. If it was in the walls, you would be able to visibly see it though, right? I don't see nothing nowhere. Could it be behind the wall? Mold. Can I sue if it is mold? Yeah. Maybe the septic tank for the complex waste could be backed up. City needs to blow it out. Maybe it could be that. It kind of smells gassy too, because Juice woke up. Because that's what I thought it was initially. Like when I first smelled it, I thought both of my boys were like blasting ass, and they just like smelled up the whole room. Because believe me, it happens. So I was like, I wonder if it's them. That's why I opened the door. And I kid you not, when Juice woke up yesterday morning, that was the first thing he said. He's like, ew, it smells. He's like, it smells like fart. So maybe it is. Maybe it is that. I don't know nothing about that stuff, you guys. So I guess it's a good thing I'm talking to you guys about it. Oh, Waste City needs to blow it out. Ew, sounds so gross. Either way, I still gotta go through my landlord. Maybe, maybe we're the only ones bombing it out. Did you find a job yet? No, I didn't. I'm not looking, honestly. I'm looking, but I'm not. I'm kind of looking, but I'm not. Also, if you have a garbage disposal, have that checked. I buy them tablets. Oh, that's what I need to buy, those tablets. Yeah, look at I'm just writing on. D, I got your mail too, D. Thank you. Um, Garbage disposal tablets. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, was the garbage disposal, but it doesn't smell. All my babies sleep by me too. It hurts my back, but I don't mind. Won't you get itchy eyes and a cough if it was mold? I have no idea. I have never, not that I know of, anything about mold. Like, as far as I know, I have never encountered mold in anywhere I've lived, but maybe it could have been like You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know nothing when it comes to mold, but I've never visibly seen mold in any of the places I've lived. So I really don't know. I don't know nothing or side effects or anything about that. Do you have a front load washer? Those sometimes smell. No, I don't. We have a washer and a dryer, but it's a shared unit that we have. I live in a small, like very, very small complex. So we share it, but nobody uses it. We're the only ones who use it. So, and it's outside of the unit. So I highly doubt it's that. Hmm. Definitely can be inside a wall. Ew. But how would they know though? Sounds like that that video that they always use on TikTok. But how would they know? um yeah, how would they know? Do they have to like how do they look inside for mold? It can smell pungent. Ew, hopefully it's not that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got mold down on here. Good morning. I'm a new subscriber to your channel. I enjoy your channel. I think it was the mop bucket. I left my mop water for a couple days. Yeah, the mop bucket has been put away and washed and but if it was me that left water in there, then that water must have been in that mop bucket for like 3 weeks, probably 2.5. So disclaimer, my room does not the floor does not get like that, like dirty to where I have to mop it a lot. So anyway, that I don't know, that did help, but we can still smell it. Hopefully it's like something fixable because I don't want to have to keep my I don't want to have to keep my freaking wax thing on all the time. Yes, you can sue if mold causes your family to develop asthma or illness. Ooh, yeah, me ooh. I hate when I smell something bad and can't find it. Exactly. Like I said, I've been at this place for about 10 years now, maybe over, because I was there before Juice was born. So anyway, and I have never smelled the smell. Oh dang. I saw a Nova, a Chevy Nova. Yeah. Um, yeah, I've lived there for so long and I've never smelled that smell. But yes, I've never smelled a smell like that that made me want to throw up. And yeah, so it really got to me yesterday. Enjoy the moments with your kids. I want that with my daughter, my only daughter. I only have one kid, and me growing up, I was very close with my mom and I used to lay with her. So I couldn't be you not having that. So it couldn't be you not having that. So it could be you not having that. Maybe. But when I was older though, I used to lay by my mom. Like when I was like in college, I would go home and lay by her and crash out by her when I would go visit her. And it was funny too because my mom, when when I had my baby, when I had Keanu, um, my grandma used to come over like when she wanted to get away or and she would just I don't know, probably just wanted to get away because we come from a crazy family. I wouldn't blame her if she wanted to get away. I'm pretty sure she wanted to get away. So sometimes she would come over and um it was funny though because I would like wake up. I would wake up like at 4 because I could hear them talking Apache. and then they would have like coffee going, and they'd be talking away, and then I would go in my mom's room. Then my mom and my grandma would be laying on the same bed. It was all cute though. Or sometimes, like toward the end of my mom's life, she didn't like sleeping on the bed. She would sleep on the couch. She would sleep in the recliner because her lungs were so bad that she had to sleep at an angle. So she would sleep on a recliner, and when my grandma would come over, my grandma would sleep on the couch next to her. It was all cute. Oh, I miss those ladies. Mm. We were staying at a hotel once, and I went to walk my dog, and it smelled like garbage and rotten meat. Ew. The next day, ew. It smelled way worse when they opened the. Ew. Man, I cannot imagine. Like I said, one of our neighbors, I know I never saw him. I never saw him. But I do know because my dad has a friend that used to work with this guy. And I know he was an alcoholic. I do know he lived alone. And I do know that he was handicapped in some way. I don't know how or what, but um, I know he had health issues. Um, and he lived like next door. And I guess they started, I don't know if they started smelling something or rent was due or whatever, but for whatever reason, then landlord went over there and found him in his apartment, and it smelled, and it was just like I didn't even know. And I guess they came and got his body, and they were like cleaning it out and stuff. And I remember they left like they had all the windows open, and they were like remodeling and stuff. And I don't know, but I didn't even know to this day. Like if I don't see it, it doesn't seem real. So like it's very hard for me to like be like, damn. But late at night when I go get like a tea or something and I walk by, I'm all like, all scared, thinking I'm gonna see somebody's shadow right there. Contact city utilities, have them check the sewer, the natural gas lines. Here we can text the phone number of possible problems. Natural gas. You know what's crazy is that concerns like this, since I'm a renter, they will not, and I don't own the property, they will not talk to me. They will only talk to my landlord. So things like this, I have to like jump through hoops just to get someone to actually come out and check. Even like for trash, like, or yeah, even when it comes to like trash and stuff like that, when it comes to city stuff, they won't talk to me because I don't own the property or I don't manage the property. So it's kind of stupid, but I'll let my landlord know. Make sure you don't have a water leak. I do. That's what I wrote right here. I have my sink has a leak. I saw it yesterday under the kitchen sink. There's a leak. It's not like super bad, but it's noticeable. Maybe a dead animal in your house. Ew. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I hope not. I trust my son. I asked him because, like I said yesterday, that he was all into like catching lizards and trying to raise them. He would find little small baby lizards, like probably like that small, little small, tiny lizards. And he would put it in a water bottle and put grass in there. And he kept it for like a couple days. And I was surprised that thing lasted. But I was low key thinking like I'm gonna go let this little lizard loose when my son's at school. And sure enough, that lizard took off. But it was right by the window, so I'm pretty sure he snuck out. Um, but that little lizard's really small. So if it was that, then I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. Wash the mop head with bleach or get a new one. Oh yeah, I wash them all the time. I have the spin mop. So definitely not that because I checked it yesterday. Very important to have a professional check, can cause serious respiratory illness if left alone. Not trying to panic you, but I would call your landlord. Okay, I'm gonna call my landlord today because ask your landlord if they can check the ducts. Sounds funny. Check ducts. You. Good afternoon. Probably a dead animal under your floor. Ew. How can they get under your floor though? I live on the I live on the I don't I don't know how they can get under my floor. But my neighbor did say maybe something's dead. We do have like a bird problem though. There's always birds around. Like I said yesterday, they'll lay eggs and for whatever reason, they'll either roll off the roof or they'll roll off the tree and they'll fall down on the ground and then there'll be like a little birdie in there that dies and then my kids are like, look, there's a bird. Or there'll be a live bird that'll be crying around and the kids want to play with it and I'm like, no, leave it alone. So I know there is a bird issue and my neighbor upstairs said maybe there's something dead on the roof like a bird. So let me write that down because there's no way in hell we can get up there. It's pretty high. Dead bird on roof. Possible dead bird on roof. Or can it get stuck in like the AC unit? Check your pilots on your stove heater if they are propane. It can smell. No, it's not propane. It's electric, and that's what I checked yesterday. Though, like I was checking everything pretty much yesterday. The only problem I found was a little leak under the kitchen sink. I would sleep with my grandma when I would come home from college. Is that smell still there? It's very faint, but it's still there. I don't know. I'll have to. Maybe it's just me. Because everybody else says they can't smell it. I'm the only one. So maybe it's just me. We'll see when I get home. I'll have to update you guys. Simone, where was the hotel? Hi, it's been a minute, but I'm here. Hi, Lavina. I had a gas leak in London. Had to go to the emergency room. You. Now I stopped paying rent due to the problem and leak in the roof. No money for the landlord due to the risk. Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys want to come into the thrift store with me. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. Close out this live. Because I'm gonna go look in there. I've been sitting out here for more than 30 minutes. What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow, my kids have an eye appointment. And I promised I would take them fishing. I've been so tired in the evenings that I don't want to go nowhere. It's been warm still. It's 93 right now, so it's probably like 90 outside. Because my temp thing is always off by like three what is it? Three numbers. So it's still pretty warm out. I guess it would be considered like okay weather, but to me it's still hot. Kitty, I just thought of this. Some people who had COVID developed smell issues. Really, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. The only smell issue that I did deal with was when I did have it and it I lost my smell for a little for like a few days and then my smell came back. So it was really annoying. But I don't know, maybe I'm pregnant. Yeah, just kidding. No, I remember when I was pregnant though. Fuck, I could smell everything and anything, man. The nose was very powerful. Then, no, I'm not pregnant. uh, so that's crazy though. I'm not. I'm not. We'll be fine. Go for it. We'll shop with you. Love your fishing videos. I think I only had one. I've had other videos where we've gone fishing and I vlogged, but then I like never finished it or I got too carried away fishing that I never even got enough content to finish it. So I just delete them. There's so many videos that I've had. I had a lot of videos than what I do have now, but I took a lot of them off because I don't know. I went through a phase. But yeah, I told him I was gonna take them fishing. I was supposed to take him over the weekend, and I was like, no, it's too hot. Then I said, I'll take you Monday for real. And they're like, or something came up. Something came up where we couldn't. So I said, Thursday. Was it Thursday? No. I said, when you have your eye appointment, they were supposed to have it yesterday on Wednesday, but I rescheduled because there was no way I was going to be able to take them. So I rescheduled till Friday, and I told them the day we take you to your appointment and you do good, we will go fishing. So that day is tomorrow. So oh, I got my bug spray ready. I don't want to get bit up by mosquitoes. Do you use gas? No, we have electric stovetop. Pregnancy and smells for me were bad. I didn't like the way my baby daddy smelled. Ew. I'm sure he wasn't that bad, but yeah, any little smell is like times 100 when you're pregnant, man. I hated that. Ugh. Ew. Cigarettes used to just ew. Just thinking about it. Oh, I hate cigarette smell. I cannot stand cigarette smell. I can't even. Maybe I was too drunk to even notice, but every now and then when I would be at the club, I'd be like, "Can I have a cigarette?" And then I'll be like, I think I just did it because it like makes you drunk even more. But every now and then I would be like, "Can I bump a cigarette off of you?" So either that or if I saw some devil's lettuce, then I'd be like, let's have some. So um yeah, but I cannot, never again will I smoke cigarettes. I cannot stand the smell of cigarettes. I will never ever date anybody who smokes cigarettes. I hate it. I hate cigarette smell. It just ugh. Ugh. Speaking of pregnant, I had a bad dream of what it was scary and weird too. I'm sure he smelled fine. It's just thought he smelled white. There is a thing though. There is a thing of, I mean, not to be, I'm not being like racial or anything, but it is kind of racial. But there is, and they probably say it's about us too, but there is a thing about black smelling black and white smelling white. I get it. There is a thing. So, yeah, maybe you did smell the whiteness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I was gonna say log off, but I'm gonna go look because I'm gonna be too carried away looking. I should have never offered to go live in there because I would not be concentrating. So if I do find something, I will do a haul. But other than that, I will have a video out tomorrow. I'm not sure which one yet, but I will have a video out tomorrow. So you guys stay safe. Um, go get your blood work checked. If you guys really want to come with me, I can take you, but mm, yeah, if you're having premarital sex, go get uh go get checked. What else? Make sure you're strapping up. Ladies, if your man likes to explode a lot in you, go get birth control. Don't chance it. Don't trust that pull out game. Never trust that pull out game. What else? Everybody's going in there. I'm just sitting in my car. Yes. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna log off because they have music in there, and I want to keep this one live. I always try to keep all my lives live, but I know for damn sure they play music in there. And the last time I did that and went live and went uh inside with you guys, and when I uploaded it, they copyrighted me. So we're gonna have to see you guys later. I'm leaving now for real, for real, for real.